Hey everyone, welcome back to another review where I am joined by someone else. I'm your host as ever, Purple Minute 8, joined once more for another game review by my wife, Amelia, the Obsidian Pale SMR. Say hello, Amelia.
Hello.
Today we are covering the... Let me just get this out of the way. The LEGO Ninjago movie video game, where the movie is also based off of a TV series. Yeah, it's like the LEGO movie video game.
But it has a cat.
But it has a real-life cat in it, called the Ultimate Weapon. So yeah, it's two of us. I think literally last night finished it to middling reactions, I think. It was fine, wasn't it? It was okay. It was okay. It's one of the... Yeah, we've got all the free play to do, so... Yikes. But anyway, we'll get right into it. And I will begin like a PowerPoint presentation. So, the story, bear with us. Ninjago City is invaded by the evil Lord Garmadon, and the ninjas must fight back. I have to add, it follows the plot from the film we haven't seen. It uses the film as its cutscenes. So, we don't really know what's going on, but its evil villain invades. That's it, really. Yeah, really.
Oh, you've already said that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is a run-off-the-mill LEGO game, being a third-person action puzzle game, optionally and debatably more enjoyable too. You can play it in split-screen multiplayer, being able to drop in and out as well at will, which is handy for when your character doesn't.
When you fall off a cliff and it's not an instant kill, so you can just drop out. But instead of them teleporting or walking back to you quickly, sometimes they just stand there and don't move. And it's just like, for fuck's sake. Or like we found out yesterday, he just walks in the opposite direction and gets stuck on a wall. Notably, the combat in this game is a lot more thought out and detailed than in most other games. LEGO games, I should say. Relying on different combos and moves in order to vary your different options in combat. Alongside these, each ninja has different weapons that basically all do the same thing. Smashy, smashy, stabby, stabby, mainly used for puzzles. And ninjutsu moves related to elements that can be unlocked through story progress, along with tokens which you can use to upgrade your moves.
Another difference from the other games is that, as opposed to levels, the game takes place in different areas, reaching the end of these levels.
Hang on, just... Sorry to interrupt. Full stops. Stop reading. Stop just like reading the entire line. So you go, takes place in different areas. Reaching the end of these levels. Yeah, so there you go. You read books.
Reaching the end of these levels will complete them, of course, as well as unlock the ability in free play.
Play in free play. Stop skipping words. You've got glasses on. How can you not read?
Leave me alone.
So, moving on to the game's collectibles. Interestingly, mini-kits, an icon of the LEGO series, do not make an appearance in the game. Which is annoying, because mini-kits are like the highlight, but it's also irritating when you get like 9 out of 10 and I have no idea what the fuck it is. They're used to open up areas for other collectible... Oh no, I'm reading the wrong bit. Sorry, forgive me. This is likely due to levels being due to switch... This is likely due to levels... Sorry, I've had a stroke.
The only one left.
Right, this is likely due to levels being switched to areas as opposed to the levels seen in the previous games. There you go, I had to completely rewrite my sentence.
Characters can be unlocked through a multitude of different ways.
You don't need to leave that big of a gap. Just stop and then go.
Most commonly, the character bags scattered in different areas, but can be earned from
Challenge dojos are unique wave-based arena fights where you fight different types of enemies as well as a unique boss. You are scored from studs collected as well as combos racked up from fighting them. Higher points grant more rewards, including the character packs we mentioned a moment ago.
Gold bricks are the most common collectible, being acquired, tuned,
Acquired, you got it right the first time.
acquired from the story as well as free play. They are used to open up areas for other collectibles, as well as for, of course, achievements.
Red bricks have been replaced by ancient scrolls. They work in essentially the same way, being essentially used as cheats. So like invincibility, double points, that sort of thing. As opposed to previous games where they are found in the levels and purchased in a store, they're scattered in each area and are free to use. So you don't have to spend like 10 million studs like times 10 was originally. Despite the changes from the norm of a LEGO game, it honestly isn't that great. Unfortunately, it's fine, as we mentioned, it's one of the lesser games in the series. While the improved combat is a plus, the exploration is a drag, with completed puzzles for traversal being reset if you leave, and some having to sit through a cutscene in order for it to work. But, as we said, it's fine. It's just one of the worst of the LEGO series. But it's just fine. It's not like the LEGO Batman games are iconic. Mainly the first one, but each LEGO game is good in its own right, including the weird like puzzle games that I'm sure I will cover at some point. What's up? Lego The Hobbit is better. It's just I think this tried to overcomplicate things, and it just didn't entirely work in each area that it tried. But still, it's fine. I remember buying this game ages ago and never played it. Never played it in my life. So it's nice to have a change up from games that I'm used to. And Amelia has only played like whatever we've covered on our channels, and that's about it.
I've done Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
I've done Lego.
You've done Lego.
Sorry, I've done Lego. Hobbit. And because obviously Hobbit, I love the Hobbit films, especially
We've done Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga as well. We are 100% of that, and we're so proud of us for that.
I did like that one, I did enjoy it, but I wouldn't get it on the PlayStation because you already have it. But I did end up getting Jurassic World, just because you'd already done the free play bit and I hadn't, so I got it when it was really cheap. And I did actually like it.
And it was also Lego City Undercover.
Oh yeah, Lego City Undercover, you had it on the PlayStation as well.
Also, if you go to either of our channels, you can see our playthroughs of a couple of these games we have mentioned. Just as a little plug there for you, just to round up the video. But anyway, thank you ever so much for listening to us ramble for who knows how long, because I can't be asked to reach for my phone. I've been your host as ever, Purple8, joined once more by my wife, I just poked in the mouth, Amelia, the Obsidian Nook Pal SMR. You can find her links in the link tree below, alongside all of ours. But, in the meantime, once again, thank you ever so much for listening, and we will see you next time.